This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 2636, Understanding 401k Loans by Ballew of EggStack.com. And I'm your host and personal finance enthusiast, Diana Merriam. Thanks so much for joining today and every day. This is the show where I read to you from the best money articles on the web. So with that, let's get right to it as we optimize your life. Understanding 401k Loans by Ballew of EggStack.com. Half of all U.S. workers participate in their employer's retirement plan. About 14% of those with 401ks borrow money from them. Understanding 401k loans is important both for those who already have a loan and those who are contemplating getting one. Borrowing limits. According to the IRS, you can borrow up to 50% of your vested 401k balance or $50,000, whichever is less. If your vested balance is less than $20,000, you can borrow any amount up to $10,000. Vested means you own it for employer matching funds that can take up to 5 years. You are immediately vested in all funds that you put into the plan. Interest payments. One of the unique features of a 401k loan is that you pay interest to yourself. Normally, when you borrow money, such as a home mortgage or an auto loan, the interest is paid to the lender. When you borrow money from your 401k, you are the lender. All interest paid comes right back to you and goes into your 401k account. Awesome, right? Not so fast. Opportunity cost. In the financial world, there's a concept known as opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is the loss of potential gain when one alternative is chosen over another. In other words, it's what you would have received had you done something other than what you did. For example, if back in the year 2000, you bought a carton of cigarettes instead of investing the money in Amazon, the opportunity cost is $1,600. What? That can't be right. A carton of cigarettes today is about $75. Adjusted for 2% annual inflation in 2000, it cost $50. In 2000, one share of Amazon stock cost $100. Today, it's worth $3,200. When you borrow money from your 401k, the opportunity cost is the investment return you would have earned had you left that money where it was. Over time, investment earnings become earnings on earnings or compound interest, something Albert Einstein dubbed the eighth wonder of the world. For the period of time that the loan is outstanding, which can be up to 5 years, the loan balance earns no return. That means if the stock market doubles like it has since March of last year, you get nothing, zippo, nada, no soup for you. Loan payments. Another consideration with 401k loans is the fact that loan payments act as a headwind to continued planned contributions. When you get a loan, it's usually because you need money. That being the case, it stands to reason that you may not have the means to make the loan payments and continue making plan contributions. It's one or the other, and since there are substantial penalties for defaulting on the loan payment gets the nod. For the life of the loan, you are not only foregoing investment earnings, but contributions as well. When you don't make contributions, guess what happens to the employer match? There isn't one. No investment earnings, no contributions, and no employer match. That's a triple whammy that could be a knockout blow. But wait, there's more. Double taxation. When you contribute to your 401k, you do so with pre-tax dollars. The money gets taken out of your paycheck and placed into your 401k, and it doesn't show up on your W-2. Instead, you pay taxes on funds contributed to a 401k when you withdraw them in retirement. When you repay a 401k loan, you do so with after-tax dollars. Those dollars do show up on your W-2 and you pay taxes on them in the year that they were earned. Here's the rub. When you withdraw money from your 401k in retirement, the IRS makes no distinction between pre-tax dollars used for regular 401k contributions and after-tax dollars used to repay 401k loans. As a result, all funds used to repay 401k loans are double taxed. Once on the way in for loan repayment and again on the way out in retirement withdrawals. That's what you sign up for when you get a 401k loan. Conclusion. A 401k loan is a bad idea. Not only does it do significant harm to your retirement savings, it places you at risk for a calamity that could lead to your financial ruin. Think couch surfing and holding one of those signs at the stoplight. In the fine print at the bottom of the page that no one bothers to read, all 401k loans require you to repay the loan in full before your next tax return in the event that you lose your job. Think about it. You took out the loan because you needed money. Now you've lost your job and have no income. And on top of that, you're faced with a repayment deadline you have no chance of meeting. Just say no to 401k loans. Rather than getting a 401k loan, consider adjusting your lifestyle. Think about how the rest of the world lives. The poorest here in America have it better than most people in the world. Be thankful for what you have. Quit spending yourself into bankruptcy to buy things you don't need to impress people you don't know. Or if that's not the case and you need the money for a legitimate emergency, consider getting a hardship withdrawal. Eligible 401k hardship withdrawals include medical expenses, funeral costs, and funds required to prevent foreclosure or eviction. You just listened to the post titled Understanding 401k Loans by Mike Ballew of EggStack.com, and I'll be right back with my commentary.
Shipping can make or break a sale, so optimize how you ship your orders with ShipStation. They make it easy to automate and manage orders no matter how big your business grows. And they might even be able to help reduce shipping and warehouse costs. So optimize and keep up your momentum for growth with ShipStation. Sign up for your free 60-day trial now at ShipStation.com and use the code POD. That's ShipStation.com with the code POD.
Have you been using Mint to manage your finances? First, the bad news. Mint is shutting down. And now, good news. There's a better alternative. Our sponsor, Monarch Money. Mint users are turning to Monarch Money and loving it. Maybe you're saving for a down payment, a wedding, a dream vacation, your kid's college. I've found that Monarch makes it so easy to help you reach your financial goals, whatever they are. I definitely wouldn't be able to allocate my finances or plan as clearly without the help from Monarch. In fact, Monarch is the top-rated all-in-one personal finance app. It gives you a comprehensive view of all of your accounts, investments, transactions, and more. Create custom budgets, set goals, and collaborate with your partner. And now get an extended 30-day free trial when you go to monarchmoney.com/OFD. After trying out Monarch for myself, I understand why it's the top-rated personal finance app. And right now, get an extended 30-day free trial when you go to monarchmoney.com/OFD. That's monarchmoney.com/OFD for your extended 30-day free trial. I enjoyed this article because while I've had it drilled into my mind that 401k loans are a bad idea, I appreciated how Mike broke down all the reasons why. I'm sure there are probably situations where it makes sense, but I personally wouldn't consider a 401k loan unless I was really desperate. I also can't imagine why I would need a loan so bad that I would risk my retirement savings. It would need to be a pretty dire situation. Another reason why 401k loans can be risky is that job loss typically triggers a requirement to pay the loan back faster, usually by the due date of your next tax return. And if you default, it's considered a withdrawal. So now you have to pay taxes and penalties on that money. When I invest my money, I do it for the long term. And I'm so firm in that commitment to not touch the money I have invested that oftentimes I just see that money as gone. I think of it as a tax I've paid to my future self. It's not accessible to me anytime soon, so I can just forget about it for now. I have other money like my emergency/opportunity fund, options to grow my income, and if it was absolutely necessary, the ability to take on low interest debt. When we're saving and investing, we can think of it as giving each dollar a job. Some dollars have short-term jobs like the cash we have in our savings accounts right now, but other dollars like the ones in our 401k have long-term jobs, and I'm not one to interrupt someone hard at work. And that should do it for today. Have a happy rest of your day, and I'll see you on the Tuesday show tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.